Good.
Just use the kid as a human shield. You said take me to your mother. You never said you wanted to be alive when you reached her.
It said Zale's HP shouldn't reach 0. It said nothing about the boy.
It's most.
Welcome back to the last story. In the last part, we felled a fierce kraken of shallow waters.
Just the tentacles.
Yeah, just the tentacles and the big old blobby head that we were stabbing. Can't forget that one. Callista still doesn't wish to talk to us. And Ral is loudly plotting our demise. Just like standing outside his door. Oh, gut him like a fish! I don't think he likes me very much.
Well.
But now that we're a resident of the castle, we have access to all wings.
Nice.
So do you like how we kind of have like half clothing, half armor?
Yeah.
Like we kind of got like the gauntlet on like his left arm.
I'm wondering, does that... I'm trying to think, like, would that mean that he's right-handed? Because that would be like his block arm is the one that's armored.
Possibly.
So, and then he would hold his weapon with his right?
I know most...
Or does that mean he is left-handed because he can, like, elbow a bitch?
I'm pretty sure he's right-handed because when we go into battle, you'll see the weapon will be in his right hand.
You know, I don't know if I've ever seen a left-handed video game character.
So his name is Link. And
he's left-handed?
In the older games, yes. Starting with Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild, they turned him into a righty again. I was just like, I had one thing! But no, Link is a lefty.
I think you should make a lefty character.
Okay. I mean, he's just me. In Fantasy Forever, Ren dual wields to be like, haha, you can't tell what hand he uses. He's ambidextrous.
It's like, I'm crazy arms. Call me crazy arms, McGee.
But no, it's very common for protagonists to be right-handed. With the exception of Link, I don't know that many that are left-handed.
I think you should make a lefty.
I'll work on it.
And then the first battle, the enemy can be like, the fuck?
What stance do I have? What do I do here?
Like, wait, give me a minute. I need to reposition.
Hang on. All right, now I'm ready for you. The villain should be like, you reposition, lefty. Should use it like a slur. Ah, a lefty.
I remember growing up being sad that I wasn't a lefty. I even tried to be a lefty.
See, I've tried to be a righty.
I got yelled at because they couldn't understand my writing.
Because, like, people were like, oh, you don't know prejudice. I'm like, well, I was left-handed, so... I was picked on just for being left-handed because...
You, like, bump elbows.
Yeah, bump elbows with the righty, and it'd be like, God. I'd be like, well, I can't help it. And, like, I could be ambidextrous in a lot of things.
Yeah, I'm ambidextrous in a lot of things, but, like, writing in a notebook, I can't do with my left hand, but I can, like, write left-handed on a whiteboard or a chalkboard. I can paint left-handed. That being said,
like, even though I'm left-handed, like, my handwriting isn't good. So, like, left-handed, it's just like, well, 5th grade. And right-handed is chicken scratch.
It's been a while since I've tried to write left-handed.
How is it?
Now I'm looking for paper like, let's try it out.
I don't even want to try. Thank God for computers, because all throughout school, teachers were just like, well, it's going to be a problem because the rest of your life you're going to be writing. Computers are just like, watch this, bitch.
You're not always going to have a calculator on you.
Well, that aged like milk.
Just remember this. The fate of many lives will depend upon
I mean, my left-handed writing kind of looks like your left-handed writing.
Yep, that's about right.
Responsibility.
See, I had this issue where I'd go up to the whiteboard and I'd write downhill.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So, like, the words would be like, let's look for a big one here.
Yeah, I remember you saying that where, like...
Warren Blackie Jr. So it'd be like, Warren Blackie Jr. I'd be like, whoopsies. Okay.
And
like everyone in the class would be like,
I remember the one like critique that I always had on my handwriting, because like up until college I had really neat handwriting, and then once I got to college and I was like scribbling notes, like it just went downhill from there. But I would always slant my writing. My writing was very slanted.
I got you.
And it's like they tried to knock that out of you in like elementary school.
Mirania's talking with Ashtar. She wants him to do something about the dying land. I've seen it with my own eyes. This planet is dying. It doesn't matter who wins the war. The planet will die.
What's that about?
Okay. Whoa, hey, buddy.
Move, bitch.
Out of
Get
the way,
out the
peasant.
way.
Could you just imagine, like, being in a castle in those days, and, like, if someone were to bully you, they just backhand you with their shield?
Oh, Zil.
Whop.
What are you doing here?
You first?
I live here now, Mirania. What are you doing here?
Nothing. Just talking
She's
about
like, what
the
you doing
world.
here, Zale?
Traveling.
I live
here.
You're back at the tavern. What are you doing here? All right. Well, maybe we can go talk to General Ashtar. See what all the hullabaloo was about. To the courtyard.
To the courtyard. To the hall.
Stop it. To the bed I must crawl. Ah, sleep.
I think that's my favorite version of that song. To the window.
Gee,
to the wall.
I wonder why you don't like the original.
To my comfy bed I crawl.
To my comfy bed I crawl, that's what it is.
Ah, sleep.
Chris Frog made a bit about that where it's just like, you'd have songs that would literally be like smacking with a dick, and women would just be like, ain't singing about me. It's like it's all about the beat in that culture, not the lyrics. Alright, so we can go talk to General Ashtar, but this is the moment where you can go back to the tavern and get a lot of backstory on the characters. This is me providing a case for the remaining Yurick, Lowell, and Syrenne.
Okay.
And you can easily miss this because the story is very much like General Ashtar wishes to speak with you. And once you speak with General Ashtar, the next part of the story goes.
Yeah.
But like it's a nice little Easter egg, so I'm just gonna look into it. See what all the hullabaloo is about these characters. Because you've said multiple times early in the playthrough that like these characters haven't grown on me, I don't get their purpose.
Yeah.
Mainly Syrenne and Lowell. And
I like Lowell better than Syrenne.
They don't develop to my knowledge. And then I believe his name's Fado. He's from Italy. He said like there's an Easter egg. So I figured, all right, I'm gonna record this Easter egg to learn more about these characters. And it personally helped me a bit for Lowell and a pinch for Syrenne. I was just like, okay, I suppose, but Lowell's grown on me quite a bit.
See, I don't hate Lowell as much as I just like Syrenne.
Okay.
Because Lowell still has that like, it's okay guys, let's do it. Like he still has that kind of like, it's not all just bitches and money.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like it never seems to matter what situation you're in with Syrenne. She always is like, oh, you're gonna take her to bed. And it's just like, can you just fucking not for like a second?
I could scarcely have imagined it.
All right, so
The destruction of the
and
land
I also double checked. Mirania doesn't have any.
Is
She's
this
too
island
concerned
still
about the state of
hiding?
the island. She has no more backstory to my knowledge.
Okay.
So, how this works is you talk to Syrenne,
Oi,
and I'm just gonna let
this
them
is
do
my
the
drink.
talking.
You're not having any.
You think I want to be like you? Lying in bed until noon with a hangover. It can't be doing you any good.
Shut up. Why are you here anyway? This is a girls' room for girls. Are you trying to get a sneaky
So like
peek?
she gets nasty, and it's just
What's
like, all right,
in
well, fuck
something?
you too.
Of course
And you go
not.
talk to Lowell.
I know Lol's the only one.
Now you can easily miss this, but
How dare
after you
you
talk to
mention that
Lowell, you
juvenile
talk
skirt
back to
chasing,
Syrenne,
womanizing good-for-nothing bastard.
and that's
It's
how
all
you get
harsh.
the full story. Because I was just like, well, she's just being a bitch. Where's her backstory?
Yeah.
All right, screw it. I guess I'll get lulls.
How dare you?
That's a little.
All right, so blah, blah, blah. She's being harsh. Let's go talk to Lowell. And I'm going to let Lowell do the talking.
Okay.
So that you can really understand, like, his backstory.
Just gonna listen and pet the cat.
Yes.
Hey, Lowell.
Ah, Zale, something the matter?
I could ask you the same. It's not like you to be standing around thinking.
I'm allowed to have 1 or 2 worries of my own.
I see. And there's me thinking it was the same old girl trouble.
You're getting a sharp tongue these days. It's good. But you're way off the mark. I was thinking about the past, you know?
You've never really said much about your past. Are you okay to talk about it?
It's fine with me. Just might
And again,
take
I'm
a
not
while,
excusing
that's
their
all.
behavior. I'm just saying, like, this is their backstory.
Yeah.
To give them just a little more character. So here we go.
There was this girl I was seeing way back when. We were going to make a real go of it. This is a long time before I met you guys.
Really? You were in a serious relationship?
Aye, but things didn't exactly go according to plan. We got attacked by a gang of thugs one day, and they killed her. I was broken, you know? Could hardly go on. But eventually, I picked up the pieces and found myself a new girl. And trust me, I was terrified. Kept having nightmares about losing her as well. And she caught a disease that was going around and died. Just like that. They weren't the only ones. Every girl I've been out with since then has died on me. It's my living hell. I know this doesn't make me sound like the manliest of men, but I'm still scared. I don't want to fall in love. I don't want anyone to fall in love with me.
That's it.
So I figured the way to be happy is to be a bit of a playboy instead. Nothing deep. Nothing serious. And that brings us up to date.
That sounds horrible.
So there you go. Again, maybe it doesn't excuse how he's playing it, but from his perspective, he's been in a multitude of relationships.
Yeah, and they all died.
They all die. So
Yeah,
he's
Sam
just like-
Winchester disease.
Yeah, exactly. So he just figures, I'll just be a playboy. I'll play around. I won't get attached to anyone.
We don't need to talk about all
And
this touchy
they'll live
feely
their
stuff.
life and I'll live mine. I don't get to see them die.
Yeah.
Suppose not.
Well, see, again,
To
like,
put you through such a depressing
It's
state.
different.
just like you said, it's not an excuse. But like,
not all
even
bad.
his
Having a
reaction
proper man
to
man
like
chat every now and again.
Zale coming in,
Anyway, I'm off
he
into
wasn't
town.
like, oh, I thought you'd be knee deep in pussy by now. Like, he's not as
You
grotesque,
my mother now.
you
That's
know.
a facade.
Last I checked,
Yeah.
I'm still older than you.
But even still, like, he's not as
Then I suppose you can stay out
crude
as long as you want.
as Syrenne
Have a good
is.
time.
I got
Like, the first thing she's like, oh, you trying to sneak a peek at me? Like, no, bitch. Like,
Because honestly, for me, when I found this and recording on and seeing like his future cutscenes, I really like Lowell. Like, he's not my favorite character. It's still General Ashtar and Zangarak, but like, he's grown on me quite a bit.
yeah.
Now that I actually pay attention to his cutscenes with that context.
This is my drink.
All right.
You think I want to be like you?
Shut up. This is a...
Of course not. That's a little harsh.
There we go. All right, so now here's
You really
Syrenne's
think
story.
so?
Again, let's just hear her out.
Yeah.
I've been very thoughtful lately. I think that includes the idea of you and him.
So why is he sending you to defend him? He's a man. You tell him he needs to man up and talk to me himself.
Syrenne.
When they destroyed my homeland, the men were the first to turn tail and run. We had a lot of women in our army. Maybe it's because we had a queen in charge, I don't know. Anyway, I was one of them, fighting for my home. Of course, they got me eventually. Except I survived. When I came to, it was gone. All of it. You always expect you'll cry if anything like that ever happens. But I didn't shed one tear. I guess it's because I didn't have to watch it all get blown to rubble. But if you don't cry, you never get over it. No grit in your teeth and moving on. I never saw it happen, so it's never felt real to me. That's the worst part. And it haunts me to this day. I can't forgive myself for being so weak. And I'll never forgive those cowardly, spineless bastards for running away. I hate men. They always talk big, promising you everything, but when there's a hint of trouble, they're off like a shot.
Syrenne, we all...
I know. You think I'd be part of your gang if I thought you were like that? If anyone's in trouble, it's Zale to the rescue.
Not just me. We all look out for each other.
Yeah, you're right. So, did Lowell say anything else about me?
No, not really.
Alright then. I'm tired. Maybe I'll have a quick bath before I turn in. Sorry, Zale, I didn't mean to make you listen to all my whining. And thank you.
Yeah, I still don't like her.
Gotcha. Yeah, hers is just kind of like I suppose I get it.
Nope, still don't like her.
All right. 1 out of 2 ain't bad. All right, so we got an extra cutscene with Yurick.
Hello, sir, Yurick.
Yurick? What's up?
Nothing, just musing about my past.
Your past?
You remember those kids studying magic in the castle library? Seeing them got me thinking about it. You see, I used to be terrible with magic when I was a kid. But what else could I rely on? I'm not exactly burly now, but I was tiny back then. So, take a look. Boo. Because of this, my fire magic is second to none. So I have no regrets about it at all. Although...
Does he have a fake eye?
It does ache.
Yeah, he gave away his eye for power.
It feels like the stone is trying to unleash all the power that I have. Even if it might consume my entire body in the process. But I have to say, I'm not interested in dying quite yet.
It's interesting, and it adds a little layer because ideally, if you're not strong enough to wield a sword, what good are you?
Yeah.
So, like, he sacrificed an eye so that he could have, like, some of the greatest magic ever in the world.
See, like, Yurick grew on me learning his backstory. I can see Lowell growing on me. Because, like, I disliked him in the beginning, but, like, even after seeing him in battle and stuff, I was just like, okay, like, he's not that bad. I still don't like Syrenne. Even with her backstory, I'm like, oh, boo-hoo, you hate men, suck it up, Buttercup. Like, you know, you're a piece of shit, too. Like,
gotcha. Well, she also hates herself. So that's also to keep in mind because she was knocked unconscious and didn't see the destruction of her own town or kingdom or whatever it was. So she wasn't able to see what happened, but she survived. And she's disgusted at the fact that she survived, whereas she didn't fight. And I still just don't have sympathy for that. I understand. And that is okay.
Like, while I usually am sympathetic to survivor's guilt because that's an actual thing, like, why did I survive and they didn't? But it's like...
So it's going to be a while until we get Dagrins.
Yeah.
Dagrin is dead lost. But
I'm like...
That's pretty much everyone now. So now we can go visit General Ashtar. But I'm sorry, continue your thought.
I was going to say, she has so much hate in her heart before that, too. Like, I'm sorry you feel that way, but, like, that doesn't make me like you as a character.
She's a very bitter person.
Yeah.
And she does remind me a bit, like, maybe a little more extreme, but like a female version of Trevor Belmont from Castlevania. Like, he hates himself. He hates most other people. But Trevor also has that underlying care that he doesn't like to show. And I think that's an important element that Syrenne needs.
See, I like...
That she has with Zale.
Yeah, well, the thing about it is...
So I could definitely
Trevor
see the other
Belmont
side of
has
those
that,
like
but
Syrenne.
he also, like... I don't know, he doesn't express it in such a foul way.
Okay, you sure?
Like, I feel like he's more about drinking.
I mean,
like,
yeah,
oh, you know,
always
beer.
Drunk, and he's just like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah. But, like, she just, I don't know. I think it's just because I don't like crudeness.
Okay.
In general, of, like, her answer is always get shit-faced and fuck whoever.
Yes.
And I just don't like that. There is no extra layer to her personality that, at least that I can see. It's not like with Trevor when you see him have that moment, be like, oh, God damn it, and like go in to save the day.
So I'll say this. Going forward with the information on Lowell, because like similar to me, like these scenes going forward with Lowell, I really like him more.
Yeah.
Maybe with that context, we can see these characters differently going forward. That's the most I could say.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't have to love every single character, you know?
I mean, that being said, like, I'm not the biggest fan of Syrenne, but I at least get why other people like her.
I feel like most people that would like her also are similar to her.
The path I believe in.
I wouldn't go that far because I just don't know.
I don't know.
Again, this game doesn't have that huge of a fan base, so I don't know that many that even know about this game,
Will you take me as your pupil?
let alone like the characters and stuff like that.
Right now, I have no idea what I should do to become a true knight.
So anywho, we're proposing to have General Ashtar train us.
Train me?
Okay.
Because we want to be a true knight. We don't want to be like the other knights that's just like, oh, it's just a title. I'm a knight. I'm great.
I'm a knight. Haha.
Yes, sir.
Zale wants to be a true knight, like the old-fashioned way, what a knight truly means. Bound to the code.
Please tell me you saw your dog.
I caught the end of it.
He was trying to itch his little tail, and he just like flipped over.
Okay, I saw the flip, but I don't know what caused the flip.
I accept the challenge.
All right, here we go.
I admire your resolve.
We're accepting the challenge. The challenge to become a knight. A knight is sworn to valor. His heart knows only virtue. His blade defends the helpless. His might upholds the weak. His word speaks only truth. That's the code of a knight. I learned that from Dragonheart with Dennis Quaid and Sean Connery. And shit, he plays Lupin in Harry Potter. That actor, David Thewlis.
Yeah,
what an actor.
You got me.
He's in Dragonheart. A young Jason Isaacs is in Dragonheart as well. In fact, there's a little bit of the Harry Potter cast sprinkled throughout Dragonheart. When they were like little babies.
Little babies.
God, so they were like closer to as old as we are now, like our early 30s with Dragonheart, I could imagine. That's crazy to think. And that was the first time I saw David Thewlis. So even though I'm describing to you as the guy from Harry Potter is in Dragonheart, for me it was just like, oh, the guy from Dragonheart is in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
That's so cool. So anyway,
I'm not the biggest Sean Connery fan, so I don't know. He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine. I like imitating his voice a little more. More than the actual character.
Made of stone.
All right, so anywho, so we have 5 trials. The first trial is the trial of defense.
Turns to ash.
Tag,
Tag, you're it.
I want to be with my mummy. Will you take me to the other side?
All right, so our goal is to defend the child.
How fast can you run, little Timmy?
Keep in mind, we have archers stationed on the other side.
Oh, okay, you're carrying him, so.
Yep.
All I have to do is get the kid to the other side.
Wait for it. Dum, dum. And go. Take the boy to the end of the course. You will fail if Zale's HP reaches 0. Good.
Just use the kid as a human shield. You said take me to your mother. You never said you wanted to be alive when you reached her.
It said Zale's HP shouldn't reach 0. It said nothing about the boy.
It's messed up.
All right, so there we go.
Thanks, mister.
Jeepers, mister. You sure are strong.
Jeepers, mister.
I was going for innocence. Great performance, boys. I was deeply moved.
Oh, Lord.
Guys, relax. It's only halftime. Did you read the meme that apparently that line is exactly
halfway
through the
yeah.
movie?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I love fun facts like that. All right, so now we have a trial mage that's helping us dispose of the archers. All right, you come here. Maybe a paralysis arrow will help.
Well, trial mage looks like he did.
Well, shit. At least he has some lives left. Dang, these guys take a lot of hits. There we go, I nuked him. Oh, cool, I can command him. Okay. So I can actually command him to cast spells. Neat.
Oh, he did again.
Shit! Can you stay up here for 5 blinking minutes?
I need you to stay alive. You can't help if you're dead.
I'll do it myself. I'm pretty sure I only fail if he loses all of his lives. Even though I do remember it saying... You know, I don't know. I don't know if the trial mage dying, like, that to me a game over, because that's not Zale.
Yeah.
The instructions were if Zale's HP reaches 0.
Right.
It doesn't matter, I won. Trial of protection complete. Child protected, ally survived. Okay, so yeah, he did have to survive at least. All right, 1 down, 4 to go. And I think we have enough time for one more.
Well done. Defending the weak and protecting your allies are fundamentals.
Well,
Now on to the next trial. Strength.
All right, so we passed the trial of defense. Now it's time for the trial of strength.
Now, unyielding defender, it is time. Prepare yourself.
Open the doors.
Yes. Second trial.
I have to defeat all of them by myself.
All right, you have to defeat all enemies by yourself.
What if it was just like a pickle jar?
I could just run this under some hot water. I always struggle, and you always do like the counter technique.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, no, muscles.
Yeah, I can't open it, but if you hit it on the counter, it breaks the seal.
Right. I like how these characters are called like chess pieces. So like they're not actual knights and ogres, they're like chess pieces that are animated. That's how they serve in the trial. Who should I take out first? Oh jeez. Wait for it. Ouch!
Well, I mean,
okay, he's got a long reach. Ow!
Can hit you through walls.
Shit. Uh-oh. Shit, 2. Hang on, wait. All right, we're off to a bad start. Accelerates.
Here goes.
He-Man.
All right, let's get out of here. Cool, got one. Wait for it. Oof. I call that the leg sweeper. Oh, cool. Okay, so there are some healing springs.
Hurry!
Oh, really? I can't. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Aha!
This guy is tough.
Right?
Can't you guys see I'm trying to take a bath in the healing spring?
Okay, so it's, I think, the archer that has poison arrows. Because I keep getting poisoned as soon as I step out of the... Oh, that's a good one. Ooh, a beautiful move. Oh, shit. Nope, it's those guys. Those cloaked guys, like, literally throw poison at you. Luckily, they die in what? Oh, there he goes. Okay.
It looks like most of them die pretty quickly. There's just a lot of them.
Yeah. The heavily armored ones take a couple of hits, but each one that doesn't have armor takes like 1 or 2 swipes. Like this guy. I missed. How did I miss? He was right in front of me.
So he was floating.
So there's 2 more. Ooh, a healer. Okay, we definitely want to get rid of you. A healer and a mage. Nope, a poison. Alright. Alright, so we're going to take care of you, because you're just... Aha! And now you. Whee! Heavy greaves. Heavy armor. All good stuff. There we go. The trial of strength is completed. 3 trials remain, and we're going to check them out in the next episode. See you then.
Toodles.
Excellent. With strength like that, you will be able to overcome any crisis.